What's up everyone, the Lion Sonic fan here, and today is a very special day. That's right, today is Christmas Eve. And what better way to celebrate it than to talk about my favorite Christmas movies ever made. There's no rules for this list or anything, let's just get right into it. Coming in at number 5 is the original Home Alone. I'm sure all of you watching have seen this before since, how could you not? It's a classic for a reason. The mere concept of an 8-year-old kid fending off against 2 grown criminals home alone is a hilarious idea, and to see it all get executed is great and all. But I feel it overshadows the rest of the movie, which is a really fun story about an 8-year-old brat being accidentally left at home alone, and getting himself into a lot of quirky and fun scenarios. The movie has good pacing, good comedy, and good performances for the most part, with maybe the exception of Kevin. Don't get me wrong, he does a good job for a kid actor, but there's plenty of times where I just couldn't find him believable. And the only reason this movie isn't higher on the list is because there's nothing particularly special about Home Alone. Don't get me wrong, it's a really fun movie, but it doesn't give me that magical Christmas vibe, you know? Still, a fun movie and it takes the number 5 spot. Coming in at number 4 is Elf. Now the reason Elf is above Home Alone is because it's more creative and has a lot more funny scenes. The whole concept of a human being raised as one of Santa's elves and being sent into the cruel world of New York is a really cool concept with many cool possibilities, and the writers make sure to fully utilize it. From seeing Buddy harassing a mall Santa to seeing him cause chaos in an apartment, it's all just a whole bunch of fun similar to the last entry. And just like the last entry, the only thing that holds it back is the fact that it doesn't really give me a warm feeling watching it. I know that's a painfully subjective point, but this movie just doesn't have that whimsical, magical vibe I get from other Christmas movies so special. It's still a lot of fun and it earns the number 4 spot. Coming in at number 3 is National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation. I'll say this right now, this entry is purely subjective, mainly due to the fact that it's a family tradition of mine to watch this every Christmas Eve with my family, and I like it more and more each time I watch it. I would describe the plot of this movie, but to be honest, there's no real overarching plot. It's literally about a family and their relatives trying to have a good Christmas, but wacky hijinks ensue. It's one of those chill, family Christmas movies that makes fun of a lot of real-life Christmas scenarios. So, what do I like about it? Well, there's a lot of scenes I really like, the pacing is really good, and the overall tone just screams 90s cheese. From the way each of the characters act and talk, it just has some of that beautiful 90s charm. I wish I could talk about this one more, but I can't. It's one of those strange movies you have to watch yourself to get the charm behind it. It's a fun Christmas movie though, and it comes in at number 3. Coming in at number 2 is The Polar Express. I already did a review of this earlier this month, so I'll try and keep this brief. The Polar Express might honestly be the best movie on this list objectively. It has gorgeous animation, amazing pacing, exciting scenes, and fun characters. It also gives me that warm Christmas feeling I was going on about with Home Alone and Elf. It just looks and feels like an authentic Christmas movie. If you want to see me go more in depth with this one, then you can check out my review I did earlier this month. It's a perfect movie and it takes the number 2 spot. Coming in at number 1 is The Grinch from 2000. Yep, I bet most of you might be shocked this movie of all movies came in number 1, but I can't help it, I love it. Jim Carrey's performance as the Grinch is perfect, the jokes surprisingly don't hold back even if this is the Christmas movie, which results in some unexpected laughs. I love how the look and feel of this movie is exactly what it would be like if the pages of Dr. Seuss came to life. So much passion went into this project and it paid off in the long run since many people come back and watch this every year. It's not a perfect movie, but it's my favorite. I have a review of this one too that went up earlier if you want to see me go more in depth about my love for this movie. So yeah, The Grinch comes in at number 1. Well, yeah, that was my top 5 favorite Christmas movies. It was a list that was completely blinded by subjective points and nostalgia, but that's literally any list I make. Anyways, what are you guys' favorite Christmas movies? I want to hear more about them in the comments below. As always, I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. If you have, then please like and subscribe, and remember to have a happy holidays. Whether you're celebrating Kwanzaa, Hanukkah, Christmas, who cares? This is the season of love, generosity, and kindness, so make sure yourself and others around you are happy. With that said, peace out everyone.